Hey, this is Matt once again. What about another video? There's another paid request, this time for Jonathan. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, topics, reactions, commentaries, reviews, re-reviews, randomness, out of blueness, whatever it may be, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box underneath the video. Now, this is a topic that Jonathan wanted me to talk about. Scream 1996 versus I Know What You Did Last Summer, 1997. As I get a long drink. Sorry about that. And I sat here for a bit wondering, I don't think there's a damn thing that I Know What You Did Last Summer did better than Scream. So for me the answer is easy. Scream to me is much better. Now I don't hate I Know What You Did Last Summer. I don't hate that film. I like it for what it is. I Know What You Did Last Summer is kind of the film that Scream was kind of mocking. Like, I Know What You Did Last Summer would be one of the films that Jamie Kennedy's characters talked in. And maybe people will like it because I Know What You Did Last Summer is much less about the satire, it's much less about the humor, it's much more of a serious film in a way, where it's not about deconstructing horror, it's just being a slasher film. So people may like that more. Although honestly, I think Urban Legends was better than I Know What You Did. So I Know What You Did Last Summer is one of those films I'd probably give like a 3 out of 5, while Scream I would give like a 4 out of 5. I Know What You Did Last Summer, I like Jennifer Love Hewitt for what it is, Freddie Prinze Jr. for what it is. There's some red herrings that go nowhere, like the Anne Heche, when she pops up. It's a very bloodless film, and the director Jim Gillespie did that on purpose because he didn't want blood in it. And that's where it gets to the comparisons. Like, I think Wes Craven is a better director than Jim Gillespie. Which actually Jim Gillespie would go on to do ICU, which I do think is his best film. And it's not because of the direction, it's because of the cast and the location. Is why I liked ICU. But yeah, I do wish someone like a Wes Craven or John Carpenter directed ICU. I think that would have been great, but yeah, I don't think Jim Gillespie is this great director. Wes Craven, I do. And I miss Wes Craven quite a bit. The cast of characters I do think are better than Scream. I don't mind Jennifer Love Hewitt, but Neve Campbell I think is a bit of a better, more natural performer. And you have Drew Barrymore for a bit, you got Steve Ulrich, you got Matthew Lillard, you got Jamie Kennedy, you got David Arquette, Courtney Cox. Just altogether a lot more memorable pieces of the puzzle in terms of acting and the cast. And the second film, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Sarah Michelle Gellar is there. Ryan Phillippe is there. I mean, it's actually one of his better roles. It's one of those that you watch, go, they're fine, but they don't give me the strong enjoyment like in the first, and then in Scream. I don't know why I keep saying. I keep thinking they're sequels. I don't know why. Then Scream. Like, Jamie Kennedy is very funny and memorable. Matthew Lillard is very memorable. Steve Ulrich works for what he needs to do. David Arquette, like, they just had a bit more personality to them because of the script, because of the use of humor and horror. They just, as characters, they just felt a bit more personality-wise to play with. And I think the dialogue is stronger in Scream. And also, Scream's a much bloodier movie. I mean, the death of Drew Barrymore's character and her body hanging up and the guts, that's bloodier than anything in I Know What You Did. So it's definitely got more gore than I Know. It's got more violence. It's got, I think, the better cast. I think it has the better dialogue. I think it's a bit more better written. which I know both films are written by Kevin Williamson. But again, Kevin Williamson's like, okay, this one's much more straightforward. If Scream was to take a bit of the piss out of those, this is one of those films that would have been the films that Scream took a bit of the piss out of, if that makes sense. I mean, I would even say as the better franchise. Because Scream, I'm not big on Scream 2, but it's fucked a little better than I still know what you did last summer, where Jack Black was a fucking fat Jamaican wannabe guy. Hey, yeah man, you want some ganja, man? Yeah, okay, Jack Black. It's something when Freddie Prinze Jr. is like the best part of your movie, and that's the sequel. Because I remember like they did an answer to win what the Bahamas or something, or going to an island, but the answer was clearly wrong, so you know something was up. And uh, and then I'll always know what you did last summer. Give me a fucking break. I think there was wasn't there a TV show recently? I know what you did last summer. Which is funny because there's a stream TV show. I didn't watch either one because I didn't give a shit. And I still don't give a shit. They don't need fucking TV shows. To me, it's stupid. But at least Scream, I like Scream 3. I know people give that film shit. I like Scream 3 quite a bit. I think it's a bit underrated. I think it's the best Scream sequel. It has an ending. Yeah, the twist is not as clever as it could be, I agree, but I like the cop character. David Arquette has a bit more to do. It's definitely more respectful of Dewey than the new Scream film. You feel free to argue on that. I'm like, no, Dewey is much more respectfully handled in Scream 3 than he is in fucking Scream 5. I don't really know how anyone could deny that, but again, people have different strokes for different folks. I mean, you just say Scream franchise is worse because 4 and 5 such, but at least I like Scream 3 and Scream 1. There's two movies I like. Well, I know what you did. The only one I really liked is the first one. Even the ending I think is better, where Scream, it ends, you find out who's the killer, stop it. Not in my movie. Boom, it ends. No sequel bait ending. No bullshit ending. No downer ending. I like the song at the end. Whisper to a stream. I like the song how it ends. The movie. I Know What You Did Last Summer was a shitty ending. Because she's in a shower and someone goes, I still know. And then so like someone breaks through the shower, so it's like, do you ever love Hewitt's dead? And then they do that for the second film. Where is she like under a bed or something? And then she gets dragged away. So like, is she dead? Is she not dead? Sequel bait, whatever. Which is funny because I still know got a third film that has nothing to do with Jennifer Love Hewitt's character. Just a shitty sequel bait ending. So Scream I think has the better ending, better cast, better dialogue, better direction, more violent, better soundtrack. I don't mind the song Hush, Hush, but hush, hush. That was I Know What You Did Last Summer. I don't mind the song in the opening credits. But Scream I thought had more songs I enjoyed. And the score. Like the score I remember in Scream a lot more than I Know What You Did. I think the score in Scream is actually pretty decent. I thought there was a bit more to the score. The look of the killers, Ghostface has a bit more memorability to it. I mean, I don't think it's a scary look, but it's definitely a look that's a bit more prominent compared to a guy with, you know, rainy overall, overcoat and a hook. Again, while Ghostface, I don't think was ever a scary villain, was never a scary look for a villain, it still sticks out more. You know, when you compare the two, your eyes drawn more towards the Ghostface figure. While the Fisherman, pretty blasé look. I mean, it almost reminds me of, I don't know why, but it almost reminds me of the Prowler, where the look was kind of blasé. It's not like Harry Ward and My Bloody Valentine, that look, and Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees. It doesn't bring that reaction. Like Ghostface, I can see, although again, not as good as the other ones I mentioned. So again, to me, it's no contest that Scream wins hands down via knockout. Because again, I can't think of one thing. I mean, there's a scene where what are you waiting for? Come on! Neve Campbell didn't do that. What are you waiting for? And the thing is, I don't even hate Jennifer Love Hewitt in that movie. Like I said, the cast is fine for what they need to do. It's actually one of the better parts of the movie is the four main leads. Although I did Sarah Michelle Gellar's there. She did much better in like the Buffy. And it's funny, she was in Scream 2 as well, Sarah Michelle Gellar. I say Ryan Phillippe is actually one of his better roles. Freddie Prinze Jr., I mean, I think he was even better in the second film. Although Freddie Prinze Jr. I don't really like as a person, and he's not like a great actor. But I would say even Steve Allwork and them are better than Freddie Prinze Jr. as an actor. But at this point, I could deal with him. Like I said, I thought the second film he had a bit more to him. Because it's funny, like in the sequel, his side story was kind of more interesting than the main story, where he's with his buddy, he almost gets killed, he jumps off out of the road because he almost gets hit by a vehicle, and his journey to try to get to warn his girlfriend. And then at the end, he gets to do a couple little badass things, help save the day. I'm like, again, his story was a bit better than the main story in that sequel, at least to me. So despite how I feel about him as a person, I could deal with Freddie Prinze Jr. But like I said, I can't. You look at David Arquette and Jamie Kennedy, and Matthew Lillard, and Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox. I do think that's a better cast. Like I said, the only thing I could think of is if you want more of a serious and less humorous movie, maybe you would draw more towards I Know What You Did Last Summer. And I guess that legend of we hit someone and the sin's coming back to haunt them, who knows? And try to have that bit of mystery. Well, Scream was a mystery of who the killer is, so they both have that mystery theme, but maybe people would be more towards that personal dealings of accidentally hitting someone and dumping their body and the guilt and your sins come back to haunt you. Maybe if that spark intrigues you more than Scream, perhaps maybe that's why you would pick I Know What You Did more. But like I say, more violent, more funny, more exciting. I think more of a interesting finale with the whole Steve Allwork, Matthew Lillard, what's going on. While the I Know What You Did was kind of on a boat, and you find out who it really is, and oh, okay, yeah, it's the guy the guy really wasn't dead. It just wasn't as interesting compared to Scream, at least to me. But anyway, like I said, to me, it's Scream, hands down. But hey, I'm sure there are people, if you liked I Know What You Did Last Summer more, I'm not going to knock you on it. I would be very, very curious in the comment section. Please feel free to write as to why that's the case. I'd be very curious. But again, I don't hate I Know What You Did. But I would say I like Urban Legends more than I Know What You Did. I mean, I liked I Know What You Did Last Summer more than Valentine, because that's a piece of shit. I honestly say I liked it more than Cherry Falls, because Cherry Falls was disappointing. Just had an interesting idea, but I think it was badly handled. It was not as fleshed out of an idea as it could have been. Michael Biehn was underused. That's an idea that was, like I said, intriguing, but it was not used to its full potential, not by far. That's what made Cherry Falls very disappointing. Like I said, it's better than Valentine. I'm trying to think what other movies there were. I can't remember. So, with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.